My beautiful classmate mocked me for quitting high school. Then, during my sophomore year of high school, my life took a 180-degree turn. My father, who was the backbone of our family, passed away. He loved fishing in rivers. One morning, while going fishing, he drove the wrong way on a mountain road and plunged off a cliff, taking his car with him. He never came back. Our family, which had been living a modest and peaceful life, was shattered. I can never forget my mother's face when she received the call from the local police. I'll never forget the pale face of my father when we rushed to the hospital. After my father passed away, my mother, who had always been a stay-at-home mom, decided to work as a temp. But she couldn't keep a job for long because the sudden loss of my father often made her ill. Just when I thought she'd been working for a while, she'd end up bedridden. She'd get better and start working again, but within about 3 months, she'd fall ill again. I couldn't put her through that anymore. I decided to give up on college. I'd even drop out of high school and start working right away. I wanted to bring my mom back to being a stay-at-home mom. I made up my mind the third time she fell ill. Catherine, who always criticized me, confronted me when I decided to quit high school. What are you thinking? Are you out of your mind? Without a high school diploma, you won't stand a chance in society. You have just one more year of high school, don't quit now. Only a fool would drop out. Catherine strongly disapproved of my decision. But there was no changing my mind. I handed in my resignation that week and left high school by the weekend. After quitting, I first took a part-time job at a local convenience store. I'd never worked before, since my high school didn't allow part-time jobs, so every day was a new experience for me. It was tiring, but I had committed to supporting our livelihood, and there was no turning back. As I got used to the convenience store job, I began to work part-time at a British pub in the evenings. My mother, seeing the occasional burns I came home with, would cry, worried about my erratic lifestyle. Still, not everything about the job was tough. As I continued with my part-time jobs, a new chapter began in my life. There was a woman named Kate who worked as a server at the pub. Kate attended a renowned state university nearby, studying robotics. Kate and I started chatting a little more during the hours when there were fewer customers. It turns out robotics involves a lot of math, and I found the college lectures Kate shared with me really interesting. Gradually, I became interested in robotics. Whenever I wasn't scheduled at the convenience store during the weekdays, I'd go to the university with Kate and secretly attend lectures. The classes were challenging, with many unfamiliar theories, but I'd borrow Kate's student ID to study in the library afterward. Sometimes I'd wonder if I'd be attending that university if it weren't for my father's accident. But I found fulfillment in my busy workdays, and there was a sense of accomplishment in supporting my mom. Above all, experiencing my first love was wonderful. Kate, being 3 years older, seemed very mature. Every conversation with her was stimulating, yet when we'd stroll by the riverbank, her expressions were childlike and adorable. I wanted to protect Kate's smile forever.